As summer turned to September, the world of cinema and art said goodbye to unforgettable names. Let's take a moment to honor the stars we lost between September 1st and 5th, 2025. Graham Greene, born on June 22, 1952, in the Six Nations Reserve in Ontario, Canada, became one of the most respected Indigenous actors of his generation. His breakthrough came with the role of Kicking Bird in Dances with Wolves, a performance that earned him an Academy Award nomination and international acclaim. Greene went on to appear in films such as Die Hard with a Vengeance, The Green Mile, Twilight New Moon, and Molly's Game. Beyond Hollywood, he became a voice for Indigenous representation in film and television, showing audiences the depth, dignity, and humanity of Native stories. With a career spanning decades, his presence on screen was marked by authenticity and quiet strength. On September 1, 2025, Greene passed away in Toronto after a long illness, at the age of 73. His passing left a void not only in Hollywood, but also in the Indigenous community he so proudly represented. Scott Spiegel, born on December 24, 1957 in Birmingham, Michigan, was a creative force in horror cinema. A childhood friend and collaborator of Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell, Spiegel helped shape the Evil Dead franchise, co-writing Evil Dead 2, a cult classic that continues to influence the horror genre today. He also directed Intruder, a late 1980s slasher film that earned cult status for its inventive camera work and unflinching gore. Throughout his career, Spiegel worked on projects that blended dark humor with shocking terror, creating a unique fingerprint in the genre. Fans and filmmakers alike admired his fearless creativity and willingness to push boundaries. On September 1, 2025, Spiegel passed away at the age of 67. While he may not have been a household name, his work lives on in the countless horror films and filmmakers he inspired, cementing his place in horror history. Jacques Charrier, born on November 6, 1936, in Metz, France, lived a life that bridged cinema and fine art. He rose to fame in French cinema during the 1950s and 60s, celebrated for his boyish charm and on-screen charisma. Known internationally for being married to Brigitte Bardot during the height of her fame, Charrier himself was more than a celebrity spouse. He was a versatile actor who appeared in numerous French films, capturing the elegance and passion of post-war French cinema. Later in life, Charrier reinvented himself as an artist, channeling his creativity into painting and exhibiting works across Paris, Geneva, and even San Francisco. His dual careers in film and art made him a cultural figure who embodied the spirit of French sophistication. On September 3, 2025, Charrier passed away in Saint-Briac-sur-Mer, France, at the age of 88, leaving behind both cinematic and artistic legacies that continue to inspire. Giorgio Armani, born on July 11, 1934 in Piacenza, Italy, was more than a designer. He was a global cultural force. Starting his career in the 1960s, Armani founded his fashion house in 1975, redefining elegance with his minimalist designs and clean lines. Hollywood embraced Armani almost instantly. His suits were famously featured in American Gigolo, worn by Richard Gere, and quickly became the standard for red carpet fashion. Armani dressed everyone from Julia Roberts to Leonardo DiCaprio, weaving his timeless style into both movies and celebrity culture. His empire expanded beyond clothing to perfumes, interior design, and even sports, cementing his reputation as one of the most powerful names in fashion. Armani passed away peacefully on September 4, 2025, at the age of 91. While he wasn't an actor, his influence in shaping the look of Hollywood, and by extension, modern culture, was unmatched. His name remains synonymous with sophistication, elegance, and cinematic glamour. From Graham Greene's unforgettable roles to Armani's timeless style, these icons shaped culture in profound ways. Their work remains with us forever, remembered, never forgotten.